the cost of living is going up. It's continuing to go up. Hey guys, Imran here, and I'm sorry to stop with that title, but I keep getting asked the question, how can I make my money work that bit harder with the cost of living going up? So I just want to share with you some of my thoughts over things that you can do to help maybe save some money as well as also invest and make your money work that bit better. So let's talk about savings first. In your world, you have income coming in depending on whether you run a business, whether you work for a company, whether you have multiple businesses that generate multiple streams of income, which is great. And then you have expenditure that goes out every month, and those will be your things like your essentials, your food, your home, the roof over your head. And then there'll be other things that are non-essentials. And for me, one thing you must consider if you are looking to make some savings in your world right now is look at those non-essentials and say, do I need to have that right now? Now, I'm talking about non-essentials of things like Sky TV, Netflix, Amazon Prime, and I'm sorry to all those suppliers, but really right now, watching a TV is going to be a luxury in terms of a subscription service. If you want to have those things, that is your choice, but if you could save those things per month, that will help put that money towards the costs of things like your energy bills and other things that are so more important right now. So things to consider: income, expenditure. What are your non-essentials? And your non-essentials are things that you should consider cutting back if you want to make some savings. Alongside that though, if one could invest your funds into things that will generate you higher returns or more lucrative returns, then that is something that's definitely worth considering with the cost of inflation going the way it is. And I've met so many people over the years that have invested in so many different things, from real estate, from stocks, from cryptocurrency, from doing trading in different areas. So what I would say to you is find an avenue where you can generate more returns. Some people ourselves, buy assets, invest in developments and generate lucrative returns. We can generate double-digit returns through doing so. So that could be done on a monthly, quarterly, annually basis. And that for me is a great way of investing and generating a return to fight back at inflation and to make sure your money's working harder. Because simply, if the money is sat in the bank account, it's probably not doing a huge amount right now. It's probably eroding away. I hate to say that right now. So that's something you might want to consider. Look at stock shares. If you have experience in those areas, and of course I'm not a financial advisor, so I need to make that very clear, but look at stocks and shares maybe and explore that and say, maybe have a little bit of test with a small amount of money. There is an element of risk to everything you do, but you've got to make that money work that bit harder, and right now, even more so than ever. And if you want to know more about how you can do that, get in touch, pop me a DM, put a comment along here and send me a message, and happy to talk you through some ideas of how you can make those funds work that bit harder. So again, cut back on non-essentials, look at things that you can invest in right now. I mentioned crypto, but consider crypto possibly, but again, learn about it, understand it. If you're trading, if you're playing with crypto, that is literally a minefield out there, and it is important to understand what you're going into. So do get educated, before you jump into things like that. So anyway, hope this helps. Just consider what you're doing. Non-essentials, get rid of them, invest in things, generate higher returns, and get started and make that money work harder into the autumn and winter months this year.